podcast where I shoot. It's definitely an episode. It's balls. Now you can hear the new sound effect that I just put on my soundboard.
How to make rolled oats.
You look disappointed.
I look disappointed? I think that's just my face. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast. This is episode 217 of Very Really Good. Welcome back. It's been a while, dude. It's been a long-ass time. I'll say it. Okay, elephant in the room. There's an elephant in the room. Please help me. I'm just kidding. An elephant would not fit in this podcast studio because if only you guys could see behind the cameras. There's nothing here. Just elephants. Just elephants. And they never let me forget that. Yeah, it's been I feel like I haven't done an episode in like a month, so if this one is a little rusty, my apologies. Because I've been busy, dude. I've been busy, man. I was in Australia on tour. I was in Australia and New Zealand on tour. It was my first time in Australia ever. First time in New Zealand ever for like any of us who went. Like it was crazy. And you know what? Australia was really fun. New Zealand was great, but too far though. I'll say that. It's entirely too far. It's a great place. The food is amazing. Everyone's super nice. It's beautiful. The wildlife, you know, the city life, right? Everything about it, I loved it. But too far, of course. Obviously too far. I feel like I could have gone to the moon quicker than fucking Australia, dude. The hell was that bullshit? What are you guys doing over there? What are you doing get over here, though, you know? You know? Get over here. I'm a Mortal Kombat Australia. I'm a fucking... What's that dude? Scorpion from Mortal Kombat? Get over here! I'm going to throw a really long chain, latch on, and go, get over here! I'm going to pull Australia closer to us, because that was bullshit. Dude, Toronto to Vancouver, that's like 6 hours. Vancouver to Brisbane, that was like 16 hours, I think. 15 hours? That was 15 hours. So there's like fucking 21 hours right there. And then the shittiest part is that our tour routing was the most dog shit thing of all time because we had to go from Brisbane after flying for fucking like 25 hours at this point of travel. We had to take Brisbane to Perth, which is the longest flight you can take in Australia. It was another 6 hours. So that last 6 hours, that was a lot. You know those videos of people being like yelling on planes, being like, oh my God, you know, just people fucking screaming. I never understood that until that last 6 hour flight from Brisbane to Perth. Because then I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That checks out actually. Because there's nothing I want to do more than scream at the top of me lungs. You know? Just want to get up and go, ah! Fuck, man, you know? Get me off of this plane. Right? So, but that, I mean, other than that, Australia was awesome. We saw quokkas. We went to Rottnest Island when we were in Perth, and we saw quokkas. Quokkas? How you pronounce it? I don't know how to pronounce it, but they're these little animals, and they smile at you, and you just take pictures with them and shit. It was pretty cool. We saw huge spiders. All the shows were incredible. Thank you to everyone who came out. Pretty much all the shows were sold out, dude. Yeah. Yeah, all the shows were sold out. It's not even a big deal. But yeah, that was sick. To get the support. To get the support from somewhere we've never been before on the fucking opposite side of the planet, and for that many people to show up, it was just crazy, man. All the venues were really awesome. What else happened there, dude? Oh, dude, there was one. Fucking Jesus Christ, man. There was one night where we went out in Brisbane, and The only bar that was open, I think we had like 2 shows that night. I forget. We might have had a set there. It was late by the time we were like going out. But we wanted to go out because we had a day off the next day. So we were like, fuck it. Let's go find, like, there's one bar open that our tour manager found. But he was like, it's like right across from the venue though. I was like, is that okay? And I was like, yeah, it's fine. You know, it's all good. You know, if people at the show were there, we'll say what up. It'll be fun, you know? And this was the first time I've ever heard like a bad reaction, like a bad review of Meeting Me. Was the day after I went to this bar in my subreddit. That was the first time I ever had a negative review of someone meeting me. I don't know who it was, but I have a hunch. Because here's the thing. Here's what happened. Here's the person I thought it was. I met some. Okay, we get to the bar. I'm waiting for a drink. And then, you know, I'm facing towards the bar. I'm looking at the bartender. He's grabbing my beer. And then I feel a poke. Against my side, like a hard poke. And I'm like, oh, ow, that must be someone I know. That's got to be Jacob Dean or Jenna or my tour manager Will or my merch guy Andrew. It's got to be one of those people because I know them and no one else would be poking my sides like that. And then I turn around and it's someone who I've never seen before, but they were wearing a shirt I have seen before and it was my merch. So I was like, oh, okay. So right off the bat, like 0 out of 10 way to start an interaction is by poking someone you've never met before. So I was immediately like not very kind to them. I feel like I wasn't like mean. I wasn't like shut the fuck up and then like push them, you know. But I was just like, I feel like I was just being really short with them. And then they were like, yeah, I was at the show. And they were like, I really liked it, but you gotta stop with those dad jokes. So, your idea to talk to someone you've never met before is to go up behind them, jab them in the side with your finger, and then go, change your shit that you do. Cool. Good idea, dude. So I was, so yeah, after that, I feel like I was not, I wasn't very pleasant to them, I don't think. So, if you're that person, I'm not sorry. I don't care because that was weird as fuck. Thank you for coming to the show though. And I'm pretty sure, dude, that bar was gnarly that we went to. I feel like that was like, I think there was a reason why that person was behaving like that. That's all I'll say. That was not a person of sound mind. Everyone was on blow, I think, is what I'm saying. But yeah, everyone else was super nice at the bar. You know, they would come up and say hi, you know, and they were very nice and very respectable, you know, very respectful, you know, very normal, you know. I think just like a good tip, just like a rule of thumb is to not poke someone with your thumb. That's a good rule of thumb, is to not use your thumb or fingers, or just don't poke anybody or, you know, jab someone, right? That you don't know. That's just a good advice. But shout out to Australia, New Zealand places. I definitely want to go back to Australia and New Zealand when I'm not touring, so I can have time to like see everything. Because we just didn't have time. Every fucking day was just like, all right, wake up, Curtis, go, wake up, Curtis and Jenna, we gotta go to the airport, and then you have a fucking 4 or 5 sandwich at the airport, and then land, 4 or 5 sandwich at the hotel, go to the venue, have fucking 3 glasses of wine and a bowl of ramen, and then go to bed, and then do a show, and then go to bed, and then edit a video. Dude, I edited a video, dude. It was a lot, but it was a lot of fun. Okay, and then we got back, and then it was my birthday. Okay, and we had an epic birthday. I turned 29 years old. Okay, and in the morning I was editing a little bit. I was I was getting some work done, and Jenna was like, "You got to come downstairs. I got a surprise." And then I put a COVID mask over my eyes to cover my eyes like a blindfold. And I walked downstairs, and I took off my blindfold, and who was there in my kitchen but my buddy boy, Danny Gonzalez, in my house. And I was like, what the? I was so fucking confused because I was like, that. I thought it was Dean in a Danny wig, and I was like, what the fuck? But it was, upon further inspection, it was my good friend Danny. He fucking flew up from Chicago to hang out with me on my birthday. It was awesome. We filmed a little bit, hung out. Yeah, and then we were chilling after dinner, and we got a big knock on our door, and I go to the door, and who is it? At my door, fucking Jarvis and Jordan, surprising me for my birthday and their birthday on the 5th. So the day after, we friggin' ate a bunch of food, we boozed, we went to karaoke, dude. It was awesome. It was a lot of fun. Karaoke is, I feel like every bar has got to be a karaoke bar. You know what I mean? What are we doing? What are we doing when there's not? It's crazy to own a bar and not put a karaoke, and not devote it to karaoke. You know what I mean? Only have that. It's like, it's a lot of fun. If you have never done karaoke, dude, I'm pissed at you. But I'm 29, and this is the last year of my 20s, so I gotta live it up. All right, I'm going fucking crazy. Okay, I'm doing the most out of pocket shit for this year. Okay, I'm gonna friggin' go. I'm gonna go away. I'm gonna disappear. You ever, to celebrate my 29th year, I'm gonna vanish. I'm gonna what's the opposite of materialize? Dematerialize? Is that a word? Like in Willy Wonka, when Mike TV gets fucking obliterated into like a billion little pieces. That's what I'm gonna do on that 29-year-old shit. All right, but I feel normal. I feel like I did when I was 28. I really don't feel different at all. But also, quick little announcements. I don't know if comedy specials sold out, both shows, all good.
I've gotta eat.
And I ate. I'm also, speaking of stand-up, I am performing at Just for Laughs Festival in Montreal. Okay? The first show already is like pretty much sold out, and we added a second show to JFL.
I've gotta eat.
Okay? And so we added the second show. It's crazy that I'm doing JFL. For those of you who don't know, it's the biggest comedy festival in the world. When I started doing comedy in 2013, I went to JFL 42, which is the Just for Laughs Festival in Toronto, which is like a smaller version of the Montreal one. That was the first year I started doing stand-up, and I went to that festival, and I saw Anthony Jeselnik, and I saw John Mulaney. And I remember watching it and being like, I remember watching those shows and being like, wow, these guys are fucking really good at what they're doing, and I hope I can do that one day. And 10 years later, pretty much exactly 10 years later, I'm performing at JFL, and who else is performing at who's the other one of the headliners? Anthony Jeselnik. Anthony fucking Jeselnik, the guy that I saw 10 years ago. So this is poetic as shit, dude. So if you are in the Montreal area, come support yeah boy, all right? It's going to be fun. That's also the last time I'm doing that hour ever. It's a good send-off at JFL. So, and then the special comes out fucking sometime. I don't know. Also, we got a U2's figure dropping on May 12th. 12th. So that's either tomorrow or today. Depends on when this podcast goes up. So, very limited edition. Only going to be available for like a week, I'm pretty sure, and then they're gone forever. So, fuck. That's it, though. Holy shit. Good to be back. I'm back. I'm here. I'm recording a bonus episode after this one, so go check out the Patreon, dude. Patreon.com/very really good. Yeah, man, I got a new video coming out this week, I'm pretty sure. It's just good to be back, man. It's good to be back in the regular routine of shit, because touring, oh my God, it takes it out of you. Jesus fucking Christ. Just eating like a goddamn maniac. Ah, God, it's a lot of fun. I love it, but God, get too old, 29. But yeah, we got a lot of topical shit I want to cover. First up, we got to get in some it's fucking yawning already. Perfect. We got some yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. Some rap news, all right? Covering some rap news. That was me scratching That was me scratching a little disc. We got some little rap news. Remember the movie Clock Stoppers? Remember the movie Clock Stoppers when they had the fucking scratch off? There's two DJ tables, and the one guy's like, and the other guy's like, oh, check this shit out. And then Jesse Bradford's character, he uses his time-stopping watch to make his friend spin around and shit and sort of fuck the guy up, and he wins the scratch off. You ever seen the movie Clock Stoppers, guys? It's about a guy who finds a watch that can stop time. And if I had that watch, dude, I would stop time, and I'd get some rest. Okay? I'd get some I'd get some much needed rest. Get caught up on all my shit. Go to the mall. Comment below what you would do if you could stop time. But yeah, rap news. Apparently, okay, so Jack Harlow, he fucking released an album at no promo. He just dropped that shit, okay? And it's better than his last one, which I don't know is saying that much, but I don't know. I'm not a good rap critic. It's a little better, I like some of the songs. But one of the lines is he says something pretty controversial. He said, he's the hardest white boy, which is, TMI. Keep that to yourself, My wiener's the hardest out of the whole rap game. Ask anyone. Ask Jay-Z. He'll tell you my dick is harder than his. That's what Jack Harlow's saying. No, he says the hardest white boy since the one who rapped about vomit and sweaters. So that's Eminem. He's saying he's better than Eminem. Which is like, I don't know. Art is subjective, you know. But it is crazy to like reduce Eminem to be like, yeah, he just raps about vomit and sweaters all the time. Like that's his that's what all of his songs are about. You got to read between the lines a little bit, but you know, that I think the original lyrics of that one song, it's like the chorus is like, I'm friends with the vomit that's on my sweater. I puked on my sweater, then put it under my bed because it was stinky and I'm out of detergent. Put that vomit sweater right under the bed now. Oh, that's stinky. Woo, 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 woo. You know? Now we know what, I don't know how that's the other one. I love The Way You Lie. Now we know we said things, did things that we didn't mean, and I vomited on my fucking sweater. You know? Sweater's gone vomit, I'm wondering why. I puked on my fucking sweater. That's all of Eminem's songs, dude. So, Harlow saying he's better than Eminem, and then something crazy happened, unthinkable thing. MGK, our guy, he dissed him. MGK dissed him right back. All right, I'm not going to play this song because I don't want to get fucking copyright. Okay, here it is.
Like a soccer cliche. I see why they call you Jack Man. You Jack Man's whole swag. Get Drake his flow back, man. I eat rappers like Pac-Man.
Okay. So he called out Jack Harlow in his cool hat. Also, wasn't he like a pop punk guy? He's rapping again now? Make up your mind. And I wonder if, do you think he was like sticking up for Eminem like that? Like, do you think that's what that was? Because Jack like called, you know, he sort of took shots at Eminem, and then MGK was like, I got to stick up for my boy Eminem. Because that whole rap beef we had, it was just a joke, right? Right, Eminem? Right? He calls him up on the phone. Do you hear my diss against Jack Harlow? Eminem's like, I don't fucking rap anymore. I'm like 50. I have a child. Leave me alone. Nah, yeah. I just wondering if you heard it. Because I kind of stuck up for you. Am I going to see you again? Dude. And it's like, it's funny that white rappers, they only have beef with like other white rappers. You know what I mean? Like, and like all the comments I've seen of this like rap feud, all the comments are like they're having a mid off or whatever. Like they're just like, it's like too. I'm trying to think. Like it's like if did that stop? How long have I been talking for? It's been a half hour? No, it hasn't. It hasn't. This episode of Very Good is brought to you by ZocDoc. Yep, that's right. ZocDoc. Folks, there's nothing worse than going to a doctor's appointment expecting to be the center of attention, and then your doctor seems like they have better places to be and better things to do. Instead of listening to you intently, asking how you feel, helping you along, the doctor is just checking the clock the whole time. He's tapping his little wrist. On ZocDoc, you'll find quality doctors that focus on you, listen to you, and prioritize your care. ZocDoc is the only free app that lets you find and book doctors who are patient-reviewed, take your insurance, are available when you need them, and treat almost every condition under the sun. No more doctor roulette or scouring the internet for questionable reviews. With ZocDoc, you have a trusted guide to connect you to your favorite doctor you haven't even met yet. But don't take my word for it. Take the millions of people who use ZocDoc's free app to find and book a doctor in their neighborhood who is patient-reviewed and fits their schedule and needs just right. So what are you waiting for? Go to zocdoc.com/veryreallygood and download the ZocDoc app for free. Yeah, for free. Then find and book a top-rated doctor today. Many are available within 24 hours. So one more time, that's zocdoc.com/veryreallygood, or just click the link in the description to download the ZocDoc app today for free. All right, thank you so much to ZocDoc for sponsoring this episode. Back to the episode. It's like their beef is like, it's like if you pooped twice into a toilet, like two turds, like you, or like if you're like doing like a poop race. You know, a poop race? You poop in the toilet, your buddy poops in the toilet. Or just anyone other poops in the toilet, you flush it, and then whichever poop goes down first is the winner. That's a poop race. I just thought of it off the top of my head. You guys can popularize it if you want, bring it to the masses. But that's what that's what it's like. Because it's like, yeah, if one of you guys is gonna win, but you're both little pieces of poop, though, right? So at the end of the day, who are you really winning? Because you're both pieces of shit, hurtling down a fucking tube towards a lake or some shit. Where does shit go? I don't know. Has anyone ever asked that question? We got to figure it out. We got to figure out where shit goes. But it is interesting that like, it's like deep down, white rappers know that they're cosplaying kind of. So it's like they know better, like to just like, you know, challenge other white rappers to be like, yeah. And so other rappers can be like, look at those guys. That's pretty cute. They're like teasing each other. That's pretty cute, right? And it's like fucking, like, could you imagine fucking like MGK starting a rap beef with like fucking, who's that one dude? Fucking like, what's that guy's name? Yeah, Machine Gun Kelly started a beef with like YNW Melly or some shit. You know? Yeah, because like this is a line. Machine Gun Kelly in his rap says like, I eat rappers like Pac-Man. You know? I kill, you know? I kill guys like I'm a guy killer, you know? Yeah. I'm a murder this. I'm a murderer of this song, and you're dumb. And then like an actual rapper is like, okay, well, like I've actually had to like literally kill someone. So, all right, Machine Gun. It is very funny though. Like Eminem versus MGK. MGK versus Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow versus fucking Lil Dicky or whatever. Which sorry, I want to do a little segue here to PooTube really quick. Did I put it in my favorites? Yep. Dude, speaking of Eminem. Eminescence. So you remember what I also remember a little callback. Remember what I said about being on a plane and in an airport just being so fucking angry and yelling? Well, sometimes people actually do that and then they get kicked out of fucking they get kicked out of places. So apparently this happened at an airport. Someone was being pretty rowdy and they were getting kicked out. And what this guy does next will shock you.
Everybody turn their video on. I'm not afraid to take a stand. Everybody come take my hand, this world together. All through the storm. Everybody come take my hand, this world will rock together.
Oh no, it's so cringe. Dude, he started...
I'm not afraid to take a stand.
No.
Everybody come take my hand.
So there was a cop there who was like, yo, you gotta fucking come with me. You're being insane right now. And he's like, oh really? I'm being crazy? You think I'm being fucking crazy? I'm not being crazy. Guys, everyone get your phone out. Everybody get your phones out. I'm not afraid. Dude, he started singing Eminem at an airport. And he thought everyone's going to... In what world would anybody join in? Because, I mean, dude, if it worked... That would have been crazy. This would have been my favorite video of all time. That would have brought upon world peace, I think. Everyone would be like, oh, okay, we actually can do things together. Right? But why did he think people were going to be like, all right, yeah. He broke his sunglasses. Dude, I can't fucking believe that video, dude. Just, he thought his fucking life was a High School Musical episode, but with Eminem, I guess. Oh, you're arresting me? Oh, you're gonna fucking arrest me? Okay. All right. Everyone take your phones out. This is I'm being fucking, this is a police state. I'm losing my rights, okay? Sing it with me now. With the real Slim Shady, please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up. With the real Slim Shady, please stand up. Please stand up. Come on. You acting like you never seen a white person before. I vomit on my sweater. I'm puking. I'm puking on my sweater all the time. Give me a new sweater. I puked on it. I'm not afraid to puke on my sweater. Everybody, give me your sweaters, because I'm gonna puke. Oh my god. I'm fucking puking on my jumper. As if Eminem was British. There's vomit on his jumper already. Mom's fish and chips. That's so dumb. Guys, it's 11 p.m. right now. And I'm exhausted. And I don't even think this episode is very funny. I hope it is. All right. I wanted to move over to another topical thing. We got London on the chat. We got a video sort of going viral on Twitter and TikTok. It's a clip from a show called The Good Doctor. And I wanted to talk about it really quick. So the show The Good Doctor, it's the kid from fucking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, right? August Rush. Is he in that one too? Is he the kid in August Rush? Yeah, he sure is. Freddie Highmore is his name. It's a badass last name because I want to get Highmore. Fucking blaze it, dude. I'm gonna smoke up with the good doctor, bro. Good doctor, ever had that good kush? Okay. So the good doctor is about a doctor, but here's the thing. He's not your everyday ordinary doctor. He's got autism. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that nuts? And the whole show is like, and the best way to describe it is a person who is not autistic pretending to be autistic. And I'm not an authority figure. I don't know too much about people on the spectrum, right? But I think it's got under some pretty some backlash for how he portrays this doctor. But the clip that's going viral is it this one? Yeah. Let's give it a watch. Hold on. I gotta record my screen. Hold up. Okay.
I saved the patient. I deserve to be a surgeon.
Dr. Murphy.
Dr. Hahn, I want my old job back. You're making a mistake.
Am I, Sean?
Yes.
I'm just gonna fast forward to the fucking thing. I don't care about any of these characters.
That you don't know how to...
I am a surgeon.
But you do have a talent.
Where is it? Here it is.
I am a surgeon. I am a surgeon. I am a surgeon. I am a surgeon. Dr. Hahn, I am a surgeon.
Okay. So, yeah, this has been like going pretty viral on Twitter. People making memes about like, a live Dr. Hahn reaction. Chad, Dr. Hahn, and then the guy yelling over here. But I've seen, because of that clip, I've seen more clips from this show, and I feel The Good Doctor is one of those shows where it's like only our mothers watch it. Like it's on television, and like it's one of those shows that has like millions of fans, but like we've never seen any of them because they're just like 50-year-old, like middle-aged women that are watching it. Like our moms. This is a mom show through and through. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Come on. Connect to the Wi-Fi. Why did you stop? But yeah, there's another clip that is that I saw from the show. It is pretty crazy. So the one tweet is, okay. Yeah, there's another clip of the show where there's like a trans girl who goes into the ER for like, I don't know, they're sick. And then this fucking catch up with fucking bullshit, whatever this fucking news thing is, They say, incredible. The autistic doctor, who's the main character on the show, correctly identifies the male patient as a male, while everyone around him is in acute denial of reality. So just some transphobic bullshit. And then someone quotes me to that and said, can't articulate how offensive it is that they made an autistic doctor character look like a Nintendo YouTuber. Which is wicked funny. Because he super does. This actor is dropping a Tears of the Kingdom review stat, dude. Tears of the Surgeon, more like. Tears of the Surgeon, I said. So someone responded to that tweet and said, glad people are making fun of this show so I can post this really stupid clip of him using his autism powers. Yeah. For those of you who are listening to the audio, it's the character, it's the good doctor. He's standing and then he's looking off in the distance and a bunch of like diagrams and terminology sort of like materializes in front of him like he's fucking Iron Man. The good Iron Man. The good... Yeah. I want to see the replies here. Okay, is this real? It's not autism power. The character actually has something called savant syndrome. Oh, is that real? Essentially a little disease. A cute little disease that makes prodigies, and a symptom is a photographic memory. That's why I can do stuff like that. Okay.
Special. Can't you just stand at the scene of the crime and see what happened?
Clip from Community.
I see a man using a social disorder as a procedural device. Wait. I see another man. Mildly autistic super detectives everywhere. Basic cable, broadcast networks. Painful writing.
That's super funny. Community is the best show in the world. It's funny as fuck. Savant syndrome. I want to look that up. Because I might be fucking stupid. Savant syndrome is a rare condition in which persons with various developmental disorders, including autistic disorder, have an amazing ability and talent. Well, yeah, I've heard of that. Okay, damn. Well, fuck, I'm learning shit live on the podcast. I think, like, it's the same thing with other, like... I think just, like... If you want... The whole thing with the show is, like, you know, you're showing that, like... If you're autistic, it's just, like, a different... You know, it's just a different... It doesn't make you any, like... better or worse, right? You're just different, right? And the whole point of the show is to show that, right? So it's like, wouldn't the smart thing to do to show that people with autism are just like everyone else? Well, they're not, but like, you know what I mean? Wouldn't the smart thing to do would be to like hire someone who's autistic to be in the show, like to star as the person with autism? Like, right? Wouldn't that make more sense? Wouldn't that also confirm like your whole fucking thing with what you're trying to do with the show? Because you'd be like, yeah, there, you see, you know? I don't know. I don't know. But, damn, there's a lot more stuff I didn't get into. But, you know what? I'm going to keep it going on the bonus episode, all right? So if you want to hear more, if you want to hear more of this, I'm going to keep recording over there. Also, you know, I'm always... Whenever I'm working on new shit, new projects, new anything, I'm the Patreon, you know, new shows. Patreon always gets first access. So if you want first access stuff, go check it out. But yeah, other than that, thank you so much for listening to this episode. Like, comment, subscribe, all that bullshit, and I will see you guys next week. Peace out.